Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my daily predictions and analysis for Dow Jones and Nasdaq. Yesterday what a good drop, and as I predicted for Dow Jones 34,950 the high it could achieve, and from there, as I said in the video, that we might see good swings. That is what has happened, a rise in the big, then a drop later, and what a drop towards the end of the market. Right now Dow Jones trading flat at 34,500, close to 34,500. Tech 100 close to 14,750 with a rise at around 0.25%. But what lies ahead? Let's have a look. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and don't forget to press the thumbs up and bell icon so that you can remain updated with my daily and weekly analysis for major global markets. Now let's start the analysis. Let's have a look at uh, Tech 100 right now at 14,747 levels. And if you look at the charts, see, this is the charts, this is the downward trending channel. You can see that this is this. So you can see this is the channel. From here, this is the breakout, then again coming back into the channel, back into the channel, now again a breakout, trying to come back into the channel possibly, but yes, till the time it remains below 14,780 you can remain short. Else after 14,780 it is going to head towards 14,840. Once again it is going to enter into these levels. So this is again a Fibonacci number which I have shared with you yesterday. So after 14,780 you can go long. It is going to hit 14,840 levels, and below that it might try to again come back towards 14,670 660 levels as well. So this is just on the daily charts. We are going to have a look at this is 3-hour charts. I can say this is on a 3-hour chart. Now let's have a look at the 4-hour chart. Similar formation, again this downward trending channel, breakout, falling back again in this zone, breakout, trying to fall back again this zone. Similar formation, similar indication how far this could go. On the daily charts you can see, on the daily charts, a probable high, if you look at the daily charts, a probable high is at around, as I said, 14,840. So if it rises after 14,760 14,780 levels, you can go long. It is going to hit 14,840, and below this level at 14,665. Yesterday also I told that below 14,665 again I am going to get bearish, and today also we are saying the same. 14 below 14,665 we will be bearish again, and we will be expecting it to head below 14,500 levels, which it already did last to last week, which you can see 14,400 till 14,400 it did go. So 4-hour, 3-hour, 2-hour charts all saying the same story. And now let's have a look at the indicators. If you look at the indicators, you can find, looking at the indicators on the daily charts, you can see that there is a bearish crossover here between 120 moving average line, and hence possibly this is a beginning of a bear trend. And because this is, a crossover of a 20 moving average with a 100 moving average, and hence for the short term it appears that markets are going to remain bearish. But how far this could go, we have to have a look. Again 14,600 definitely will provide a good support today, and below that definitely we might be looking at a good drop. So let's have a look at the indicators here. So the DPO is again on the sell zone here right now, and you can see that, oh, so DPO is again on a sell zone. And if you look at the stochastic, as how I told yesterday, that possibly from the peak it is overbought and now trying to drop from here. That is what we can see, a probable drop can be expected. And yes, this MACD lines, the crossover is yet to happen. It has not crossed over yet. So if it drops today or rises today strongly, then only we can say that a possible crossover can happen. RSI is comfortable. So now looking at this, what could probably, again we might see good swings, and a high at 14,840 can be expected, and the downside 14,600 can be also expected. Wild days, and that is why the range is getting bigger. The volatility is also increased already in the markets. So considering this, let me give you the levels. So for the day you have to look forward to 14765. After that 14783. If this both are taken, then it is directly going to head towards 14840. That is what you can expect, and then 14880. So you have to be very cautious between these levels while taking any position. From 14765 you can again expect it to head directly to 14670. That is going to be the first target. After 14670, my next target is 14640 and then 14600. Remember, this is a strong pivot number, a strong Fibonacci number, 14640. It might try to trade between these levels at 14840 to 14640 or 14880 to 14600, or everything is possible. These are markets beyond you and me, so trade cautiously. But yes, between 14765 783 you have to take a little caution, and below that I think you can remain short, and after that definitely you can go long for 14840 for sure. So this is for Tech 100. Now let's move towards Dow Jones. US 30 trading at 34,480,490 levels. You can see a good drop earlier in the day. A tail is formed, trying to form a body. A greener body can be expected. How far this could go? Next target could be at around 34,650 levels. A possible rise till there can be expected. These are markets, anything is possible, or we might see a drop from here onwards. So now any rise after 34,540, 550 levels, you can go long 34,540. You can go long, and you can directly expect it to hit 34,650 levels or so. Until the time it is below these levels, you can go short, and yes, after 34,400 you can remain short, and you can expect it to hit again towards 34,300 and below levels also. So why I am saying so? See, look at the daily charts. This is what it is, still trying to form an upward trending channel, but trying to consolidate in this zone, and hence if it breaks this level at 34,200, definitely you can remain short for the entire week, and we are going to see a good break downwards. Else it might try to reverse. Also, you have to look at this. See, lower highs is what it is forming on the daily charts, and hence indicating that there is still some bearishness in the market left. So now let's have a look at the charts in different time frame. And if you look at the 4-hour chart, see, 4-hour charts, we have seen a probable highs. Now it is trying to drop, and how far this could go? This could drop till there at around 34,300 levels. A possible drop till 34,300 can be expected, and yes, in fact it might try to. Now when it goes red, deep red, it might try to take it towards 34,200 also. That much is also quite possible on a 4-hour chart. On a 3-hour charts also it is similar, but yes, if it reverses and goes beyond 34,540, then there is a reversal. You can confirm that there is a reversal, and we can expect 34,650 and then 34,800 also today itself. So you have to be very cautious while taking your positions, else it might try to drop continuously and hit this levels at 34,200. So this is again on a 4-hour, 3-hour, 2-hour charts. We can see the candle is red. It might try to come back towards 34,400 in next 1 hour possibly. So this is what we are looking at. And now let's move towards an hourly chart. On an hourly chart, the candle is going red, and that is what I had said, probably trying to go towards for 34,400 levels. So this is on hourly charts. Now let's have a look at the indicators here. Looking at the indicators, you can say first let's move towards the daily charts. On the daily charts, you can see that there is a support coming into picture at 34,500 and the resistance at around 34,500 levels to 34,460 levels. But yes, major resistance will come at around 34,700, and below that, yes, 34,370 should provide a support, and after that definitely a good fall. DPO is again in a sell zone. Stochastic, as how I told yesterday, it is in overbought position. Now it is trying to enter into comfortable levels. And if you look at the MACD lines on daily charts are on a buy zone. However, RSI is comfortable. RSI is neither indicating nor overbought nor oversold position. Look at the 4-hour charts. On a 4-hour chart, you can see that the stochastic is hit a bottom and trying to rise from here. That is what if the candle goes green, then definitely you can expect a strong bullish move. MACD lines are still on the sell side, and rest other factors are very much in comfortable levels. Look at the hourly charts. On the hourly charts, we can find that overbought positions on stochastic, overbought positions on 2-hour charts too, and hence maybe a little volatility you can see. Considering this level, let me come to the levels directly. So you have to look forward to 34,545. After this you can go long. We can expect 34,600 the first resistance, and then 34,643 the next resistance will come into picture. After that directly it will hit to 34,800, and yes, below 34,545 my next target is 34,400, and then beyond that it is 34,310 and 34,200 also. So between these levels, that is 545, you have to be very cautious with this level. Any breakout out of this, you can exit your shorts and go long, and until the time it is below this, you can remain short and you can expect it to drop. So this is all from my side on Dow Jones. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Don't forget to join the Telegram channel. If you want to join the mentorship course, the training session is starting soon, so don't forget to, if you want to become an independent trader, if you want to eliminate your errors, please join the training sessions and become an independent trader. The details are there in the Telegram channel. Links are mentioned in the description. You can also reach out to me on my email ID mentioned in the description. So thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead.